Hello everyone, welcome back. I just did the Sly gameplay. Now I'm going to be doing... Wait for my screen to come back on. I'm going to be doing Nathan Drake now. I've actually never played as him, so I'm not sure how to. Actually, I think I played as him once. Alright, here's his normal costume, his default. And then here's his winter costume, which I think you can only get if you pre-order this game, because these costumes don't exist on my Vita version. So I'm assuming they're pre-order exclusive, all of them.
Interesting proposal.
All of the third costumes, the second costumes you get after reaching level 10 with that character. Alright, I did this level last, so I'm gonna go over here and do this one now. As I mentioned in the Sly video, I ran out of stages to play on, so now I'm having to use the practice stages. For the final characters, Cole, Evil Cole, and Ratchet, I'm just going to do random select.
Not in Shambhala.
There's Kat doing her dance.
You can't stop me. I detect danger lurking.
Ready? Fight!
Yeah, it might take me a while to understand all the stuff to do with him. As I said, I probably played as him once, and that was maybe in the practice mode. But yeah, I don't really know how to play as him at all. He's not a very good character, from what I can see right now. He's pretty powerful, and he's good at building the meter, though. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, he has a Gatling gun attack. If you press down and triangle, he slowly lifts it up. It's best to use when they're below you, so then you can just pick them up in the air with it. Yeah, that's a pretty annoying special for Ratchet. I'm gonna wait until they all get close, because I've seen Drake do this special before. He actually did it in the last video. See, that is the somewhat useful way to use it. You pretty much have to get them all lined up in front of you. It's not a very practical special move, but it's still better than his level 1. Or it might be, I don't know. I've seen his level 1, I've just never used it myself.
Special delivery. You idiots never learn.
He has a lot of melee attacks and gun attacks mixed together, so that makes him a little unique among the gun characters, because usually with the characters that use guns, they're pretty much exclusively guns with like a little bit of melee attacks. Basically like Raddick. And Ratchet, he's pretty much all guns. I just hit them all with that Gatling gun. I use his special here. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. I'm gonna find a safe place to use it. Looks like that doesn't exist.
Here, catch! Heads up!
Yeah, so that's a pretty useless special. I pretty much wasted it twice there. What he does, he throws a pot. I'm not sure what's in the pot, but he throws it and then he shoots it and it explodes. And pretty much anyone in the area gets killed. But the problem is it's a very short range that it explodes. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so it's a very short range that explodes, and when you throw it, you're left completely vulnerable for about 3 seconds. Wow, he used the special in the completely wrong direction. You're completely vulnerable for about 3 seconds, and then it explodes after that. But it's in such a wide and awkward arc that it's not even useful or even practical to even try using it. So I would suggest just skipping it completely and trying to get another special going. That's if you press triangle. He does this swing. Well, it's not exactly a swing. You see him running on the wall in the background.
Special too easy.
It's actually a pretty useful one if you're trying to get up somewhere. I'll show you right here. Like if you're trying to get up here, you just go like this, or like that, and just go across it. If you run into something like you saw there, you stop moving. He also has that magnum. That's pretty useful. Or I think it's a magnum. It's either a magnum or some other kind of high caliber pistol. Oh, wow. That was lucky. I was just out of the range of that one.
Let's keep
Oh, that's a pretty cool move. If you press up and circle, he does this and slides down. You can do it on the ground as well. And you also you hit people that go by. Wow, that was a very lucky one. If I wasn't trying to show all of his specials, I probably would have just done a level 2 there and just take everyone out at once. Alright, level 3 is now up. Go ahead and use this.
Drake time.
I've seen him use this before, but I'm still not sure exactly how powerful it is. See, I don't know what this, I don't know what game this is from exactly. I've only played the first and second Uncharted, but as you see, they're like little zombie things walking around. And that's what everyone turns into. They all turn into these zombie creatures, and they can fight back, but they all have like the same attacks. You can't do any attacks that you would normally be able to do with your characters. I'm going to try to find at least one useful place to use his level 1 special, because I really, out of all the time playing this game, I've never seen like anyone successfully use it without getting hit. So I'm going to go ahead and try hitting those two over there while they're fighting. Cole will let me.
Look out!
See all of that time that he was still using his special, that's how long it took him to throw that barrel or pot and then shoot it. So as you can see, you're really never going to find an opportunity to use that special. Unless you get very lucky. Oh wow, it's overtime.
bring it on.
Unless you get very lucky and somehow you get some extra gameplay here since it's an overtime. But you basically have to just be very lucky and just hope that they stand there the whole time while you prepare to like kill them. Which, as you would guess, is not very often that happens. And even if you are standing there the whole time, you can still just block it. By rolling out of the way, you can't hold down block. You have to block and then roll. That's the only way to dodge specials. Other than just jumping over them, of course. Oh, looks like Ratchet might win this one. He's the only one with a kill so far. Oh, and that overtime, by the way, it doesn't go into overtime if everyone ties. It goes into overtime if just 2 people tie. It doesn't matter how many people tie. As long as there's a tie, you'll go into overtime. So that's actually pretty good.
2, 1. At you.
Oh, it's a propane tank. Okay. I was finally able to see it while it was in slow motion there. I think you have to tie for first place, though. I think if you, like, tie for second place, it doesn't go into overtime. I'm pretty sure you have to tie for the highest amount of kills.
Select your character.
Alright, so that was the Drake gameplay. The next up will be Good Cole, which is actually in my top 5 or maybe even top 3 favorite characters. So yeah, that will be coming up, and that'll be a good one because I actually know how to play as him. Alright, I will see you on that one.